We've found new, leaked, Phantom Market cosmetics coming to Diablo Immortal. We have new events and events that have changed inside of the game, and we've taken down the newest of Helliquary bosses that just landed inside of the game yesterday. All of that and more inside of this video. Welcome back to Diablo Immortal, guys. I hope you're all doing well. First things first, the new battle pass has landed inside of the game. And it's time that we picked it up, the Empowered Battle Pass. Let's take a look at what the cosmetics actually look like right here for this. That is the weapon right there, nice little crystal on the Crusader shield. And the cosmetic itself right here looks like we have some type of an animal mask going on. Not bad. Again, I always purchase the $5 version of the battle pass. I never do purchase the more expensive one. It's just not how we do over here. So now that that's unlocked, we have both tiers, of course. This is just something that we do on a regular basis, but check it out. Prodigy's path has returned, and if you recall, it was mentioned in the patch notes that Prodigy's path has changed. Now it is only $12.99, so essentially half the price that it was. We're getting some expanded rewards, so you're getting a little bit more value out of it, and it's a lot shorter. Notice right here, you're only getting 10 legendary crests, 800 telluric pearls. Remember, it used to be 1200, so it's actually a little bit more right there when you think about it, and you're getting yourself 400 aspirant keys. This is lasting for 1 month's time, so in actuality, it used to be $25 and last for a month and a half. You got 1200 orbs. I don't remember the crests that you got or the aspirant keys, but it seems that we are getting more value from this. So this is another one that I'm definitely going to purchase. This is how I get my orbs that I use to spend on those new legendary gems when they drop inside of the game. As you can see right here, we've already unlocked the first 2 tiers because we are crushing levels as we've gotten to the new level inside of Diablo Immortal yesterday. So let's go ahead and purchase this right now and add it to the account. This one processing as well. Seasonal Prodigy's path has been unlocked, which is great because now we can grab all of these rewards and these rewards and these, and they're all in our bag. I think it's safe to say now, though, that every month I spend $5 on the battle pass. I spend $10 on the Boon of Plenty to $15, and I spend, what was this, $13 on Prodigy's path. We're looking at 28, let's say an even $30 per month that I purchase inside of Diablo Immortal to get these 3 services, and that's really the most that I spend. Sometimes I'll buy a random featured item, but it is not regular enough for me to even add it to my total. Now, believe me, I want to whale out. I want a 10K, 12K res account. We just don't have the funds to do it over here, so it's not going to happen. Now let's take a look at some of these leaked Phantom Market items that are actually coming with the new Phantom Market that's dropping, I believe, on the 24th of December. No one has seen these yet, so let's take a peek. First up, we have the Sylvanas footsteps and effect that's behind Sylvanas when she's running, utilizing the new Phantom Market cosmetic. Nothing too crazy right there, but it looks nice with that purple aura. And we have something very similar for Arthas right here, the Mad King, or whatever you want to call him, I don't even know. But nice looking. It has that footstep of the ground freezing and cracking underneath with a little bit of a trailing effect as well. Looks cool. But let's take a look at this portal. Really cool looking portal right here that's basically a big throne that they go stand up on and sit down, and they teleport to a new zone. I like this one. It's like the ice portal. And Sylvanas has the same for herself as well, same portal. Again, remember, these cosmetics are one cosmetic. And if you switch to a female character, you'll be Sylvanas. And if you switch to the male, you'll be the male version here. So basically, with one Phantom Market purchase, you're getting 2 different cosmetics based off of the gender that you choose your character to be. Now, these were also leaked inside of the game as well, and I'm not sure if these are a remake cosmetic or if these are something new. My initial thought here was that the cosmetic that we're looking at right now is Temptation's End. It looks like Temptation's End to me. Is Temptation's End coming back to Diablo Immortal? I'm not sure, but for some reason, these files, they were hanging around. And there's another one as well. And that is this one right here. Now, this one I also believe may be an older cosmetic called Born Ablaze. I'm pretty sure that these are both returning cosmetics, and actually I would love it if they do return, because these are two of, in my opinion, the better Phantom Market cosmetics that have made it into Diablo Immortal, so I'm very open to some of the hottest ones returning. Let me know what you think, if these are what they were from the past. Maybe they're now updated to be able to support other classes like the Tempest, like the Druid, and maybe even the Blood Knight if they haven't already, although I do think the Blood Knight was supported with this. Let me know your thoughts. These definitely are some of my favorites ever. And remember guys, now is the time to start utilizing your mystery legendary items and your mystery set items. Again, we have not only new Inferno difficulties, but we had new essences drop as well. It's also not the worst time to go use your, do some of your Rite of Cleansing, okay? You have the, especially if you're doing a 2x event, the Winds of Fortune. My Winds of Fortune has ended. It ended this morning as I was running everything like crazy yesterday. Got myself 681 Battle Pass progress and 4.6 million experience plus others. I am not claiming this. I'm gonna make sure that this just drops over to my mail, and when it's another big Paragon update or another big update that I need to catch up, I'll use it, because as it sits right now, check this out. I'm 13 levels above server Paragon. Yesterday, I must have gained nearly 60 levels. Make that 55 levels yesterday alone. First of all, because of Winds of Fortune. Second of all, because of all the experience I saved. If you missed my video yesterday, I told you guys exactly how to gain massive power quickly, and it's something that you don't only need to wait for a big update to happen. It's something you could actually do on a weekly or a monthly basis. So make sure that you check out that video so you can be in on the know. Now this is also, if I take a look at my stash right here, we have a ton of legendaries that we picked up yesterday. All of these were picked up yesterday alone, all those legendary pieces of gear, and I was able to slot a whole bunch of it into my build to increase my combat rating and take down the new Helliquary boss, which I want to share with you next. So here my warband and I are heading in to defeat Bloatmaw. Okay, this is the newest Helliquary boss, and he's essentially some big demon frog kind of guy that actually hits really hard. Now remember, I'm playing as the Crusader. I'm playing with some much stronger players right here, and me as a Crusader, I'm able to both increase crit rate of my teammates and bubble everyone up. So my job here is not as much to do damage, although I can do some damage. It was more to protect my teammates. So we did this run twice. Both times we were successful. This was our second run, which we did better than our first, naturally, because we now knew what the mechanic looked like. But I wanted to make sure that this time around, I kept myself alive. Funny that I'm talking about that as I was down, and that I was playing a good support role. So although I actually, with someone that needs to be resurrected right here, who I eventually get to, I did not realize that someone was dead below me as I just walked past them. I'm noticing that right now. But my goal was to stay alive and to be able to cycle back to banner and bubble so that I can come when it was time to drop some big damage on the boss, that I could support the team in that way. Plus, picking up anyone right here that may need it. The boss hits hard, even to high combat rating, high resonance players. This Bloatmaw hits hard. So notice right here, we dropped the banner, we dropped the bubble. My group is safe for a couple of seconds under there and able to drop even more damage with the crit. Here are the grids of damage that get dropped by this demon frog, Bloatmaw, and you just basically have to avoid it. It wasn't the hardest, as long as you can watch out for his enrage. That takes a few minutes to get to. Notice I'm very low in health right now as well. Just trying to stay away from things and not get struck by the frog. And it seems to be working well. He goes down right here, and remember, in doing all of this, you're getting some new gear, you're getting some new demonic remains, and it really is good for increasing your level. Since this was my second run, I didn't get anything new that dropped because it all came in the first successful run. And we're starting the brand new Battle Pass season now. I will not be claiming any of the rewards that I earn throughout, except for my quest rewards, which I'll naturally claim, and that will slowly progress my Battle Pass, but I'm not claiming anything until the end of the month. So we got that, and I'm gonna go here for the Telluric Pearls yet, of course. This cosmetic has been on, they actually look kind of cool. They're like puppet masters. The masquerade weapon. I like that. I think it's kind of cool looking. We'll see when we actually get the cosmetic itself unlocked, how it looks on whatever class it is I'm playing at the time. Most likely it'll be for my Crusader. I want to let you guys know I'm going to be live today on YouTube and on Twitch at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to be streaming with Automatic Jack, with Indez, and Indez's mentee in a new player experience that he and I have been going through with some new players in Diablo Immortal. I would love it if you guys came through to hang out. It's going to be a social, fun event. We're going to be talking about the update and what we're excited about the game, and checking in on our mentees' progress. Again, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Please come on through and hang out, guys. It's going to be a ton of fun. I've been enjoying the update, and I have to say, I really do believe that I've been smashing the hell out of it, because we got ourselves, I was, what was it, 47 levels below Paragon level, or 37 levels below server Paragon, and now I'm 13 above, only receiving 10% rewards. We're going to rock it all day and have so much fun playing as we do. Still Immortals, week 5. See you guys later on in the live stream. Have a great day.